Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office. If you're like me, you do a little bit of travelling, a little bit of commuting, and you like quiet. So now I can review this. These are the Bose QC25 Quiet Comfort Headphones. They come in a bag like this. You unbox that, they come in this handy travel case, and I've got these to replace a pair I had previously that got destroyed. I had the previous model, which was the QC15, and they were fantastic. I clocked up thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of miles wearing them. I used them on aeroplanes, I used them in cars. I would put them on, I'd go to sleep or listen to ebooks or learning things or podcasts or music, and one flick of the switch and they would silence the world around you. In fact, I've heard it described, and I agree totally on this, they push silence into your head. If you turn them on, you feel it. It's like being smothered with a pillow. Brilliant. Problem is, they had a few issues. They weren't particularly attractive. They used to stick out quite far. If the battery ran out, you wouldn't be able to hear anything. And they also had this pesky attenuation control in the earpiece itself. So you could unplug the wire, and there was a switch in there that allowed you to attenuate the signal, so that when you're on an aeroplane, which pumps out higher voltage to the headsets when they're really loud, that you could cut that down, so you wouldn't. You'd have more range, dynamic range on the actual aeroplane, so you could turn the volume down a bit and hear it nicely. So that was great, but kind of tedious. So Bose, in their QC25, seem to have addressed all of the same things. It's essentially the same headphones. So I'll open the box. This is what you get in there. You get the headphones. You get a wire. Now, depending on your model, you'll get either an Android version of the wire or an Apple version. I have the Android version here. Just to show you, the wire is actually a separate thing. It has a microphone on there, and it has controls. The old version of this headset used to come with a standard wire, and then the remote control wire was an addition, so it's nice now they're just putting these in as standard. You get an aeroplane adapter, so you always got an aeroplane adapter, but now what they've done cleverly is they've built the attenuator inside here. So inside here is the resistor that quietens down the signal, so that if you're using this on an aeroplane, and frankly that's the only place where you'd be using it, either with a 2-pin or a 1-pin, the signal's attenuated a little bit quieter so that your headphones work better. That's fine, you don't have to worry about that. And inside the case here is a slot for a battery, a spare battery. When I was given these for Christmas, they actually had a battery in here that I had removed and I placed in the headphones, and I really need to put one in there because on my travels I'll be looking forward to that. Each battery, I believe, lasts many, many hours. In fact, I can't really, in real world tests, I think a battery was probably lasting dozens and dozens of hours for me. So I don't know what the figure is, but it's a huge amount. I wouldn't worry about it. Buy a 4-pack of batteries, it'll probably last you a year. Right, so the construction of the headphones now is quite nice. They've made this a little bit neater. They've used some lovely materials here. It's sort of a denim here. Metal on the cans. They close over your ears entirely, just so you know. That's the way I like it. That's the way I prefer it. It's very comfortable for my head, and it cuts out every bit of noise. There's no openings at all here. How they work, they have some microphones inside, I believe, and some microphones out here. They listen to the inside and the outside, and they do some magic compensation and turn them on. Pure silence. Everything's gone quiet. In fact, it's a very weird effect. It does feel like silence is being forced upon you. And as I know, as weird as that sounds, you have to try this, because I'm saying silence is being forced upon you. So it is generating a signal that I think is hitting your head and your eardrums, but not being picked up as sound. It's very weird to describe. Works brilliantly though, that's all you need to know. Battery compartment's hidden. You just look in the right hand side cup, you'll see the battery doors here. Look inside each cup really nicely, left and right. They've kept that nice and simple. And then on the side you've got an on-off switch. Switch it on, you've got a little LED there going on and off. As I said, nice with these ones, when the unit is off, you can still hear the sound. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first one. It was just a slightly more expensive switch, I imagine. They couldn't be bothered to do. The little headphones just plug in here. So if you damage your wire, or you get an iPhone, you can use the same wire. Now you'll see all these various little openings on here It's unlikely you're going to block those up, but if you do, you probably want to clean them out because they're the various openings that let sound in so it can do its work. So it's very difficult for me to describe what you would hear on the QC25. You know, if I hold it up here and then I turn them on, I'm not imagining you heard anything, but if you look around in the shops now, especially after Christmas, there are some deals on these, and I think they're about 180, 190 pounds in some places. I advise you get a pair. If this is the one and only headphones you really need to own, get one of these because you can use it on your PC for your Skype, you can use it on your phone, and you can use it on your Walkman. Any last things to add? No. The only thing I don't really like about this, the original ones used to fold in the box like this, and it had quite a big case. It was bulky. These ones now go in the case in a kind of a strange folded up way. Luckily there's a diagram in the case to show you how they go in, and I'll just show you that now. It's not a big deal. Actually, frankly, it's just different. Also, something they've omitted, on the old case there used to be a business card holder here full of 10 Bose business cards, so that when people would ask you what you're wearing, you could give them a card to say, here's your Bose headphones. Clearly Bose don't bother doing that anymore. I think they're pretty much the leaders in this field, so they don't need to advertise. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know how you get on, and if you want to leave a comment, just leave them down below. Bye.